Sharkie Gamer here. Welcome to episode 2 of Prototypes and Unreleased Controllers. So in today's video we'll take a look at the PediSedate for Gameboy. So what is the PediSedate? Well, basically it's a sedation headset that gets plugged into your Gameboy and was used by medical professionals to sedate a child while the Gameboy keeps that child distracted and comfortable. This was designed by Design Continuum Inc., who worked with Boston medical physician Jeffrey A. Hart. The sole purpose was to develop an innovative headset that reduces children's fear and anxiety during medical procedures by distracting them with something fun and familiar. Now, before I go into more details, let's take a look at some official media from the PediSedate. First off, here's a video advert, or I guess you could call it information video, that helps showcase what PediSedate is, and it also shows it in use by doctors. Let's take a look.
Medical procedures are particularly painful for children. More so than for adults, the emotional trauma adds to the physical pain. The psychological trauma is augmented by a loss of familiarity and control and a fear of the unknown. Often children are traumatized to the point that they must be restrained to allow the doctor to safely complete the surgical procedure. A local anesthetic will help alleviate the physical pain, but the anxiety and emotional pain remain. Our solution helps children cope with traumatic situations by giving them control and allowing them to focus on something fun and familiar. Connecting the device to a Game Boy, music player, or video, the child is excited to receive a new toy. Prior to the surgical procedure, they benefit from being able to interact and play with the device. When it's time for the procedure, the doctor benefits from a convenient method of delivering nitrous oxide.
Okay, now I'm going to do something. I'm going to make you look like a fighter pilot, okay?
Once the child is sufficiently sedated, the doctor can perform the surgical procedure without having to use restraints. After a brief recovery time, the child has only a vague memory of the procedure.
Well, I have soda for a drink.
You remember me pinching you? Okay.
A medical device to the doctor and a toy to the child. The pediatric sedation headset blurs the border between procedure and play.
Someday you wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind.
So the second bit of official media we're going to take a look at is a screenshot of the website that used to be online. Of course, it's not online anymore. The website was PediSedate.com. Now the screenshot shows the front page of this website, and it contains a good description of the actual PediSedate. So we're going to have a bit of a look at it. It is a bit technical, but it contains a lot of useful information about this unique device. Let's take a look now. As you can see, this is the website that used to be online. Up the top you've got a PediSedate logo. Moving down, there's some pictures there of children wearing the actual PediSedate. And then further down below, there's actually some text that gives you a bit more product information. So I'm going to read that information now. The PediSedate is a medical device consisting of a colourful toy-like headset that connects to a game component such as a Nintendo Game Boy system or a portable CD player. Once a child places on his or her head and swings the snorkel down from its resting place atop the head, PediSedate transparently monitors respiratory functions and distributes nitrous oxide, anesthesiac gas. The child comfortably becomes sedated while playing with a Nintendo Game Boy system or listening to music. This dramatically improves the hospital or dental experience for the child, parents, and healthcare providers. The result is a system that provides a calming influence over the children, monitors the child continuously, allowing the procedure to be performed by less skilled personnel, increases the speed at which procedures can be performed, and makes the procedure a less stressful experience for all involved. Each headset can be used multiple times per day by replacing all disposable components contained in the disposable kit. PediSedate consists of a state-of-the-art anesthesia administration and monitoring system, a pulse oximeter, within the headset monitors oxygenated, and a capnometer monitors second-to-second respiratory rate, ensuring the safety of the patient. This currently is not the standard of care in outpatient settings. The PediSedate anesthesia delivery system delivers nitrous oxide and other volatile agents via a patented anesthesia delivery scavenging mask situated in the snorkel. Inhalation anesthesia is both painless and titratable. The benefits of volatile anesthesics are that onset and recovery times are rapid, which reduces costs to the healthcare system. Now further down it has a little bit of area there. It says press room, and it has a bit of things I'm assuming of press that initially looked at it. The first one, it says I think it says 7 News, and it says any medical procedure faced by an adult is so much more frightening when faced by a child. Despite its looks, this is a serious piece of medical equipment. The next one says Time, and it says facing anesthesia can be a scary prospect for patients of any age, but for kids at the Floating Hospital for Children at Tufts New England Medical Center in Boston, it's literally child's play. And that's pretty much all the reviews it says down the side. So that was the website information. You can see it goes into a bit technical terms, and I probably brutalized some of those words. But it does give you a lot of technical information on what the headset is capable of. Also, let's have a look at that logo that was on that page. Just a quick look. As you can see, it shows the PediSedate in the center, and around it it says distraction, sedation, and comfort. Luckily this thing is only for doctors, hey? Yeah. Otherwise, that logo wouldn't be a very good logo. Yeah. Okay, so now that we have seen the official media and info, let's take a closer look at the PediSedate and go into more details. This is the PediSedate, a sedation headset that is comprised of, firstly, stereo headphones, and they sit in the earpieces right here. Then there is a snorkel piece that is actually a nasal mask that covers the nose, basically the equivalent of a grey nasal mask you would traditionally see for use with sedation. Down here there is a pipe which connects to the nitrous oxide source and pumps gas through to the nasal mask. Nitrous oxide is also known as laughing gas, one of several oxides of nitrogen, a colourless gas with a pleasant odour and taste, which when inhaled produces insensibility to pain, preceded by mild hysteria, sometimes laughter. And then finally, down here, there is a 3.5mm audio jack connection. A standard 3.5mm male-to-male audio cable can connect to this and then to the Gameboy system, or to a portable music player. So once it's connected, you put the unit on the child's head and then slide the snorkel over the child's nose. Doctors can watch as the child plays with the Gameboy, relaxed, calm, distracted while playing the game, and then finally the child will doze off. PediSedate comes in different colours, all very colourful to make it look like a toy to the child. So basically this was an idea to use the PediSedate with the Gameboy to relax the child so the medical procedure they needed was not as traumatizing. It's a pretty good idea and concept when you think about it. I mean, if you were 6 years old and say had to go to the dentist or have surgery, wouldn't you rather get distracted playing a Gameboy and be knocked out with gas totally unaware, probably thinking about the game you were just playing, rather than sitting there with a big standard nasal gas mask, totally aware of what was about to happen. At least when you regain your thoughts after the gas wears off, all you'd probably think about is the game you were playing it before the procedure. Now this device was only available to licensed medical professionals like doctors, surgeons, and dentists. Just as well, I mean, you really wouldn't want this to get into just anyone's hands. It's not known if the PediSedate was actually released or just got to the clinical trials and not any further into the release phase. Not much is known what happened. The website eventually was taken down and never heard from again. This product seemed to simply vanish. So that is the PediSedate, a sedation headset for Gameboy. Another interesting and unusual accessory. Thanks for watching guys, I am Sharkie Gamer. This is episode 2 of Prototypes and Unreleased Controllers. Now, I would like to make this a regular series, so feel free to leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll have heaps more gaming, controller and accessory videos up very shortly. And of course, if you like this video, hit that like button. Really helps out a lot, guys. And thanks for watching.